What's up, guys? How we doing? Let me just share this over to Facebook real quick and we'll get started. We got 2 breaks right now. We got the baseball pick your team number 70, which will be our first look at Prism Baseball and our first look at Tier 1. So that's sort of exciting. And what else we got? And then we got the Hall of Fame jerseys after that. Give me 1 minute. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute. Let me grab water. And then I'll get started. Sorry. All right, sorry about that. So this is a fun little 5-boxer. I do have a 4-boxer up right now too. And I did post another Baseball Nation. I switched it up this time. It's 2 jumbos, 1 hobby. I got pretty much a feel for it. The checklist is out on Beckett right now, but they did not put teams on the players for Baseball Nation. So we are going to stick with our common sense rules. I've only pulled like Nolan Ryan so far, and he was with the Astros. Not saying he can't be with the Rangers or whatever, but so far the only one I pulled, he was with the Astros. Ichiro was with the Mariners. So I did see another breaker posted a checklist, and you know, a couple guys have changed teams since like Leo DeVries was on the Padres. Now he's been traded to the A's. Who else? There's a couple guys that are on different teams now. Oh, Prism Baseball is down to, I think, 3 or 4 spots left in number 1. I did move that over to Facebook. So if anybody's wants to get in a Prism Baseball, I think the most expensive team is like $25. So what do we have here? Gary Sheffield with the Brewers. And that is 20 of 24. Yeah, we did hit a Sheffield last night, I think, in Baseball Nation, and he was definitely with the Brewers, too. Oh, that's from 91. 91 card. Gary Sheffield. All right, that gets us started. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's get our first look at Prism. So we got this pick your team, and then the jerseys next. If Prism sells out or whatever goes after, I'll come back live and do it. And we got Gil Hodges, Bob Gibson, Jesus Made, Prism. That is to 199. Sasaki has his own spot in this. Max Muncy. We got a purple Eldridge, Eddie Collins, Franklin Arias Fireworks. I will sleeve all these prisms up. Number parallels. Well, let me just see what this Eldridge is to. 149. Okay. Nice Edgar Quero. Of course, he was a Brewers top prospect that got traded to the White Sox. That is to 99. Oh, and there's our first autograph right behind it. Ryan Johnson, LA Angels. Jimmy. Oh, the Hurricanes start playing again? The Hurricanes were in a lightning delay or whatever, weather delay. That's sort of driving me nuts with this weather delay. Ooh, Lombard Fireworks. That is not a prism. Kurtz, rookie card. We went to, last weekend I had that softball tournament, and the lightning horn went off, and the skies were like, whatever, it was nothing, you were there, and the guy said, yeah, the lightning thing is like an 8-mile radius or something. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. Lightning could be 8 miles away and we're canceling. Augustin Ramirez for the Marlins. James Tibbs, Prism. Talisman, Hyun-Soo Kim. Nolan Ryan. Oh, look at that with New York. One second here. Okay. Kevin McGonigal. Grover Alexander. Nice Rosario, and that is a Pulsar. That is the $4.99 for Texas. Arrighetti. It's a red prism. Oh, they got prismatic prisms as well. Bryce Rainier. Again, I will sleeve all these cards up. Luke Dickerson. That's $4.99. Al Kaline. There's a Skeens Talisman. Roberto Clemente. Gold Rush Hall of Fame jerseys is next. And again, whatever sells out tonight, if Prism sells out, there's another baseball pick your team up, football pick your team up. I will post another one of those Hall of Fame jerseys, the second half of that case. I'll do that when I get done. George Lombard. That's the $1.99. Brett Lauder. Prism. We got a Dylan Cruz, and that's a prismatic. Is that a prism? It looks like a prism, doesn't it? Ah, weird. It looks like a prism. Prismatic. It doesn't say it on it. Jadixon Paez. I never saw that name before. The Miz. Jacob Mizorowski. Nice. Ogasawara. $4.99. Kyle DeBarge. We got Jack Leiter, Fireworks. All right, we still have 2 autographs to go in this Prism box. Hopefully we get a big dog. So there's a Bronson Arroyo, an Edwin Arroyo. Oh, that is a big dog. Jackie boy, welcome to the party, pal. Look at that, beauty. Kristen Campbell. And that is a prismatic rookie card autograph. Red Pulsar. 199. Very nice. There you go, Jack. Alex Gordon. Tink Hence. We got a Dingers. Tommy White. I guess that's an insert. I don't know if that's a short print insert. I gotta look that up. Jimmy Dingers, Tommy White. Oh, Deion Sanders in the house. That's a nice hit right there, Kristen Campbell. Very nice for the Red Sox. Zimmerman. And there's our 3rd autograph. Hector. Oh, there's another Dingers. I guess that's not a short print. Hector Rodriguez. Cincinnati Reds, and that's the 199. What's up, Trey? Kalen Culpepper. They got Sinte throwing righty here. Usually he's throwing lefty in his cards. Leaf cards anyway. Maybe it's just a... Oh, nice little scope. Jet Williams for the Mets. That is the 75. Green scope. Kevin, you got the Mets on this one, right? This is the one I liked that, yeah. You picked the first team, and I didn't write it down for whatever reason. I don't know how that happened. Dallender. All right, last pack of Prism. Prism looks pretty good. Three autographs, a lot of specialty cards. Roby, Tommy Troy, Connor Griffin fireworks. All right, I did get another case of Leaf Metal. Now, of course, Leaf Metal, the checklist, Leaf did put the checklist, so these guys are going to go to their team on the checklist. Baseball Nation, they do not have a checklist out, so it's a little different. All right, we start off with Connor Griffin, and that is 7 of 7 for the Pirates. Craig, you're on the board, Craig. Now, Leo DeVries obviously was traded to the A's, but in metal, he's still on the Padres checklist. So, 52 of 99. Got our first autograph. Next in line, Max Bellew. NIL. There you go, Craig. Bellew is 15 of 15. Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Diamonds in the rough. Trey. Milwaukee Brewers, Blake Burke. What's up, Kurt? Won the Brewers in a mini. Oh, boy. Bryce Renier, nice for the Tigers. Trey. Top 100. Rainier is 1 of 7. Very nice. And let's close it out with Chase Burns. Sweet, Trey. First round gem for the Reds. Burns is 13 of 15. All right, we'll finish with Topps Tier 1. I think there's 12 teams left on the website in Tier 1. You can use the promo code Tier 110. Tier 110 for 10% off. Rockies are on the board. David, Charlie Condon. I did post another 3-box pick your team with just Baseball Nation. It's 2 jumbo, 1 hobby. 2 jumbo, 1 hobby. All right, Charlie Condon is 3 of 3. So the hobbies have 6 autographs and 6 numbered parallels. Edwin Arroyo, Cincinnati Reds. Come to Papa. There we go. Trey again. That's difficult. 7 of 15, Trey. Brett Saberhagen, strikeout machine. Ryan, the Royals. 6 of 6 for Saberhagen. Wellington Herrera for the Rockies. There you go, David. A new dawn. Gold Rush Hall of Fame jerseys is next, right after the recap. 2 of 7. And then I will catch up on the Facebook page. And Trey Phelps, NIL. I have a 15. And Seth Hernandez is the last non-autograph card. Pittsburgh Pirates. Seven of 8. Craig. All right, let's go. Let's get some big autos. Kellen Lindsay for the Dodgers, and that is a sonic boom. Ryan. Four of 10. Braylon, bring on the pain. Milwaukee Brewers. Curtis. Oh, the break credit's still going today too, guys. I think there's 3 spots left in the break credit if anybody wants to jump in on that. Top spot gets 75 in break credit. Second gets 30. And the third spot's going to get into the Immaculate Football Mini for the Atlanta Falcons, the Chargers, and the Saints. Top 100, Jefferson Rojas. Wow. That might, let's see if this is a 101. Eric on the Cubbies. That is a 101, Eric. Very nice. Rojas, 101. I like it. These are great. I love these. There's Leo DeVries. He's obviously in a Padre uniform. DeVries is 2 of 15. AJ Gracia. Gracia is NIL. Here you go, Craig. New Dawn. 6 of 6. Nice hit for the Pirates to close it out. Bonus, baby. Baseball Nation, Connor Griffin. That's a nice, Craig. You've been on a roll the last couple of days, Craig. You got all 3 jerseys in the break yesterday. Nice Connor Griffin, 6 of 15. All right, here we go. The star of the show. Topps Tier 1. You gotta love that card right on top, huh? Jacob Wilson for the A's. That is a beauty. So that is a rookie card. Jacob Wilson, Oakland A's. Man, that's really, they stepped up their game. Beautiful. Jackenzie Noel, and that is to 299. Wow, these are really sharp looking cards. Tom Jones Jr. Noel, 299. Victor Martinez, DH. Detroit Tigers, Trey. That is to 99. Gorgeous on card, too. 99 Martinez. Prime Performer autograph. And our relic. Wow, that's a nice card. 1 of 5. Connor Norby. We got a button. It's been a while since we hit a button. From, like, National Treasures or Immaculate, you get buttons. That's pretty cool. Connor Norby. This is a fat card, too. Let me see how fat this card is. No, it's not that fat. It's going to go in a 200. I know I have 200s here. 260. Connor Norby, 1 of 5. Johnny Boz. All right, let's do a little recap. All right, I will sleeve all these prisms up from, some of these are numbered as well. We got Roby, Troy, Griffin, Keishel, Zimmerman, Gordon, Hentz, Ogasawara, DeBarge, Lauder, Lombard, Skeens, Dickerson, Kaline, Rainier, Arrighetti, Rosario, Tibbs, Ramirez, Eldridge, Collins, Hodges, Gibson, Made, and Kalen Culpepper. That Dingers I thought might be a short print. You know, Prism has different ones. All right, we did get Seth Hernandez for the Pirates, Trey Phelps, NIL, Wellington Herrera, Rockies, Brett Saberhagen, Royals, Edwin Arroyo, Reds, Condon, Rockies, DeVries. Now he is obviously a Padre in there, Pirates. Jet Williams, nice scope to 75. Tommy White, Dingers. Dylan Cruz, Prismatic. And Edgar Carrero was to 99. We did get one rookie card. Nice Jacob Wilson for the A's. That's a gorgeous rookie card, really. Tier 1. That might be one of the nicest, just plain old rookie cards you'll see. Our one relic was a button, 1 of 5 game used memorabilia. Connor Norby for the Marlins. Got a nice pile of autographs. Sweet Connor Griffin, AJ Gracia, Leo Dallas DeVries, Braylon Bring on the Pain, Bryce Rainier, Blake Burke, Tyson Lewis, Hector Rodriguez for the Reds, Christian Campbell, sick hit, 199 for the Red Sox, Ryan Johnson for the Angels. We did get a Gary Sheffield in Archive Signature Series, Brewers. Victor Martinez for the Tigers, Jackenzie Noel for the Guardians. We did get a 1/1 Jefferson Rojas. That is a gold vinyl, I guess, huh? That's like a red gold vinyl. Yeah, that's a red gold vinyl. 1/1 Jefferson Rojas. Lindsey for the Dodgers. Nice. Chase Burns for the Reds. And Max Bellew for the NIL. All right. Now, this is a fresh case. This is number 3. This is a 3 jersey break. Eric took Ken Griffey, Larry Bird, Peyton Manning. Craig has Ichiro, Shaq, Kobe. So sorry. And Magic Johnson. Ryan took Troy Aikman. Ryan, what's going on here? Dave Campbell with Gordie Howe. And Trey has Nolan Ryan. Now, these are all Hall of Famers. Basketball, baseball, football, hockey players. I think the first case, what do we got? We got a Harold Carmichael. I know we got Doug Gilmore. Reggie Jackson we got in the first case. Then we got a couple hockey guys after that. Obviously, this is a separate case, so anything could happen. Guy Lafleur would be a pretty cool jersey to pull. Dominic Hasek. Did we get a Brett Hull? How could I not remember what we got? Ay, ay, ay. All right, anyway, sorry. All right, this is jersey number 1. Let me put this camera up a little bit. And as you can see, just on the cover, Moss, Bird, Garnett, Orr, Ewing, Bradshaw. Now that Nolan Ryan, we hit this Nolan Ryan in a previous, I think the baseball breaks, and we did get an authentic one. Ichiro, Griffey, Howe, Emmitt Smith. All right, so this is jersey number 1. Let me just write this in the chat. For any of you guys that might be watching that is looking for Prism Baseball, it says sold out on the website. I did move it to Facebook to close, and there was 4 teams left when I went live. So if those 4 teams sell out, we'll come back and do that break. Prism RTT, I think is getting closer too. We might end up doing 2 or 3 more breaks tonight. So if you want to get in on something or something's close. Oh, Dino Ciccarelli's in the house. Another hockey jersey. Hall of Fame 2010. That's like a Minnesota North Stars jersey. Minnesota or that? Was that he played for Minnesota? I know Ciccarelli played on a few different teams. Sorry. Yeah, it is Minnesota North Stars. Sorry. That's pretty cool. That's funny because Tiger was in the first break and he just said, give me a random player. And it turned out the first person on the list was Ciccarelli. And we end up hitting him in the second round. Oh well. Alright, I'm going to fix this later. Hold it up a little better. Let's see who has Ciccarelli on the list. It's got to be one of the longer names. Should be easy to find. But it's never easy to find. Dave Campbell. Hey, what's up, Dave? Congrats, buddy. Dino Ciccarelli is our first jersey. Jersey number 2. Let's go. Dan Marino. Nice. I always wore number 13. Not because of Dan Marino. I always said it was my lucky number. Dan Marino. All right, let's see who has Marino. Ready for some good football games tomorrow. Alright, I must have went right by Dan Marino. Go slower this time, John. Oh, there it is. Craig. Oh, that's UPS. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go get the door. Craig, you got the Dan Marino. How's the movie? It wasn't even UPS. It was my son coming home from the movies. I guess he forgot his key.
Don't ever bring it.
I know, you should bring it. You gotta get in that habit. All right, nice Dan Marino jersey. Congratulations, Craig. You've been on fire with the jerseys lately. All right, babe. Craig's gonna be able to open up a new wing in his house with just all the jerseys. All right, here we go. Jersey number 3. Here we go, number 3. Good luck, everybody. Carbonate. What's his first name? Guy Carbonate? Hall of Fame. Another hockey jersey. Wow. 2019. 2019. Hall of Fame 2019. Guy Carbonate. Carbonell. Wow, Craig, you're on fire. 5 out of the last 6 jerseys. Guy Carbonneau. Hall of Fame 2019. Another hockey jersey. All right, we got 3 more jerseys left. All right, let me go catch up on the Facebook page, see where we're at. If Prism Baseball sells out, we'll come back with that. We have Prism Baseball Random Tier Team, Prism Baseball Pick Your Team number 1. I moved over to the Facebook page. Tier 1 on the website. You can use the promo code Tier110. The break credit has 3 spots left. Somebody wants to grab in that. I'm going to post the new jerseys right now, too. The last jersey, the second half of the case. I am still waiting on UPS. I don't know what the heck the problem is. They have the shoebox being delivered tonight. So that can go tonight as well. I mean, there's a ton of stuff up and available. So pick whatever you want. Let's see if we can come back and do a couple more breaks tonight. All right, guys. Hopefully I'll see you back in a little bit.